You see.
Hey, it's time to fight. Let's get ready. We bringing this shit to Las Vegas. Lines only.
Jamel, you've been calm, cool, collected throughout this build. When does that switch flip and the lion comes out?
When it's time to step in that ring, we know what time it is. It don't matter how they hype him up. They got it popping in here. I love it. I enjoy it. I do this for us, baby. I do this for that culture that they talk about. I do this for the culture that they hate on. Hey, it's time. I'm a bad motherfucker.
What it do, what it do? It's 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. Say, man, shout out to my audience. Shout out to those that's rocking with me. And yeah, we back in the kitchen. And there's a whole lot of goddamn sauce in this pot, man. Let's get to the shit. I do this for that culture that they hate on. Let me tell you something, bro. I spilled half my drink. I dropped my blunt. Listen, not only did I drop my blunt and spill half my goddamn drink, I jumped up. My wife didn't know what the fuck was going on. Dogs started barking and shit. Birds was chirping. Listen, I've changed my prediction. I've changed it. It's been a long time coming. In my Sam Cooke voice. 3 reasons why I changed my mind. First and foremost, let me just say this first. Initially, I had Canelo by stoppage. Or I had him hurting Jamel. I just had him not dominating, but either stopping him and Jamel was up on the scorecards, or him getting a knockdown or something like that, and that being the difference in the fight. No. Changed my mind. The biggest factor that has worried me was the respect and the admiration that I felt like Jamel had for Canelo. That shit is out the window. This is what I've been looking for this whole time. Throughout every press coverage, I just been looking for that ignorant shit. That's out, because when Jamel is ignorant, it's hard to say who can fuck with him. The first thing he did, it made me change my mind. And I don't like Drake. I don't fuck with him. In my eyes, he really a Jew. He more Jew than he is black. That's why he don't never go to jail like most rappers do. He ain't never been shot at or no shit like that. And then Jay Prince babying him and protecting him. That's besides the point. But his best shit was, I'll give you the time you did. Time. When he came out to that shit, oh boy, bro, all I pictured was styrofoam cups and purple and swangers with the filth on the back, with the 6 coats of candy paint. Bro, he came out to that. Man, to that June 27th, that Drake remade. But anyway, when he came out to that, I said, oh, he getting back to his roots. He on that H-Town shit. But, like I said, that was a badass song by Drake. I can't lie, that song is the shit. I would have rather come out to some Pimp. Yeah, that Pimp C. You know that, look at me, motherfucker, look at me, motherfucker, look at me, motherfucker, look at me, motherfucker. When you see me, bitch, tell me what you see. Look at me, motherfucker, look at me. You know that Pimp, bro, that was just different. Anyway, back to the fight. He came out to his A-style shit. That was the first thing that made the hair on the back of my neck stand up. I say he looked serious. The second thing that made me change my mind, I've been wondering about this 2-way division jump. Because in my mind, I was like, man, I hope you don't come out looking flabby. You know, just looking too heavy. When I seen Jamel get on that scale, Jamel looked damn, he ain't as ripped as 154. That motherfucker's ripped at 154. But he was still ripped. He didn't have no fat on him, though. Didn't have no fat on. He made that weight perfect. And he said he ain't even got a nutritionist or none of that. He made that shit and he still ripped up. Not as much, though. But I can tell he in good enough condition where I ain't got to worry about you gassing out. Great condition. He in great condition. That's number 2. And number 3, which is the biggest point of it. And the point of it all. Listen, I was waiting on this final face-off because I knew it was going to tell me some shit. I said to myself, if Jamel... Bro, face-offs, I know people think it don't mean nothing. In my opinion, it do it at times. Sometimes it don't. Sometimes fighters are just on some professional shit. But this was beyond a professional fight. So I need to see more than some professionalism. All that shit that I've been saying at the press conference, that respectful look you've been giving her. I said to if he come out in the weigh-in looking respectful, bro, I got Canelo, bro. I got Canelo. Nah. Jamel, he looked at him. He when he faced off with him, it wasn't no extra. But what he did, when Canelo tried to look away, Jamel did what he normally do. He gave that ignorant look. You remember that scene on Baby Boy when Melvin told Jody, see, you know what the problem is? You motherfuckers don't know shit. See, it's two type of motherfuckers in this world. It's brothers with guns and brothers with butter. What's the guns? Art. You know, stuff that appreciates life. What's the butter? Cars, clothes, jewelry, all that other bullshit that don't mean shit when you buy it. That's what it's about. Guns and butter, baby. Little dumb motherfuckers. And so when he hit that corner, Jody started talking to his homeboy. And see, that's that shit I be talking about. And he came back down the corner and looked at him like, what? And the motherfucker shut that shit up. That's how Jamel looked at Canelo. When Canelo tried to look out, that motherfucker looked at him like, the fuck you looking at? That ignorant look, that look that he did with Tony Harrison, that look he did with Lumen. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for. Ain't no more respect, bro. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for that viciousness, and I'm convinced. Oh, and I'm gonna tell you another thing. Shout out to the Mexicans that was out there. Shout out to you. Shout out to the sometime in support that you have of Canelo. Wish you motherfuckers had supported him when they was saying he would duck at David Benavidez. I ain't see you motherfuckers trying to debunk that shit and shit on David Benavidez. You motherfuckers stayed quiet. But now you back out. Okay. We know what this is about. You got Jesus Ramos versus Lubin. Let me tell you something. To the black folks that was there. Listen, y'all tried that shit. You tried that shit, Charlo, and that Canelo drowned you out, bro. It drowned you motherfuckers. I was waiting for a fight to break out. Because when I used to be in the club, bro, you know, when you got the Bloods and the Crips, and it's that throw your set and that Lil Jon, the East Side Boy, all back then when they used to say that, fuck you, and all that shit, and we be throwing up our set, and they throw up they set, eventually a fight gonna break out. Anyway, nah, I'm just joking. But I figured some shit might happen. But they was Charlo, Canelo, and I think what broke the straw at the goddamn camel's back is that Charlo got pissed off. That motherfucker looked, and the David Ruffin came out and you know when the motherfucker said he was fired and he showed up at that office and they had the door locked and shit, and you motherfucker said, you can't do this to me. I'm David Ruffin. Anyway, now, and when he grabbed the mic. Also, okay, I guess this the cherry on top. This would really just signed, sealed, delivered. This sealed the whole goddamn thing. When Jamel said, I do this for us. That's all I've been waiting on, Jamel. This whole build-up, I just been wanting you to be aware, bro. This is a black and Mexican affair, bro. We need you to represent for us. Just like Canelo gonna represent for his people, bro, you represent for us, you represent for the culture. And yeah, now that you've acknowledged that shit, and listen, when you said this, that shit they hate on, I spilled the rest of my goddamn drink. I jumped up, and I was like, babe, I'm finna do a video right now. Yeah, so the weigh-in just happened. I said, nah, I gotta do a video right now. I was gonna wait till the night. Nah, bro. When he said I do this for us, and I do this for that culture that y'all hate on, I said, oh. I seen Sam Watson, that motherfucker was snickering. I said, but anyway, what I see happening is, I think Jamel Charlo gonna dominate. And I'm gonna tell you another thing that's gonna fuck the world up. I'm looking at his condition. I'm looking at how he looking on that scale. The hand speed gonna be too much. Bivol was slightly faster than him, and it fucked him up. Jermell Charlo hand speed will be like nothing he's seen since Floyd. Hand speed gonna be remarkable. The hand speed, he gonna beat him to the punch every time. He gonna slip out the way and jump out the way of them little left hooks to the body that he throw. Slip the right hand, and he gonna counter him all night, bro. And I think his jab is gonna be more consistent, because when his jab is consistent, it's one of the best in boxing, and it's a hard jab. To say that he gonna stop Canelo, that's hard to say, bro. Canelo do got a chin, and he's never hit the canvas. But in my prediction, because it's gonna become a point where it's gonna be some hooks landed. They're gonna trade hooks, and I think Jermell Hook gonna at least buckle him. I think for the first time in Canelo's career, we're gonna see them knees buckle. We're gonna see him do that penguin walk, and he might drop him. He gonna be sharp, bro. I'm looking at his conditioning. That was a major factor. His conditioning and his attitude. His conditioning is on point. His conditioning is on. He made that weight look. He made it look good, bro. He don't look flabby. None of that shit. A lot of fighters I've seen move up 2 weight divisions, bro, they look flabby as shit. Jermell, bro, look in tip-top shape. Look like he been fighting at that weight. He made that shit good, bro. Canelo was in for a hell of a fight. I think he's in for a shock. I think the power is going to shock Canelo. And when he get hit with that shit, with that sauce on it and that H-Stein shit and that Fat Pat and DJ Screw and Hawk now, when he feel that shit, when he feel that Herm Clark, Acres Home, Southwest, Studewood, when he feel all that shit, I'm telling you, bro, when he feel that shit, it's going to be something different. Jermell Charlo, you have proved me wrong. It's the attitude I needed to see. It's what I need to see, and I think many fans wanted to see it. Once again, shout out to them 78 black folks that was at the weigh-in that tried to cheer for him. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you that y'all didn't give up on cheering for him. You stuck through him. You stuck in that shit. But Derrick James looked pretty calm. But Jermell aggressive and he confident. And I think he's going to be a lot stronger than Canelo was expecting. And I think he's going to be a lot slicker. A lot faster. Feet way faster. It's going to be a lot of shit, bro. I got him in dominating fashion. In the fashion of kind of how Bernard Hopkins did Antonio Tarver when he moved up 2 weight divisions. I'm talking about just make him look bad. Jermell going to make him look bad. That little upper body head movement, it ain't going to be fast enough. We know your feet are very slow. They're very quick-sandish. You won't be able to get past that shit he's throwing at you, bro. Canelo has decent defense, but his feet are slow. The combination that Jermell throw, bro, the jab going to snap his head back. He going to bruise him up. And he going to have to take some shots. That's definitely. He going to take some shots. I think he will absorb the power well, and I think he'll slip certain shots, and certain shots he won't get hit with. But I've changed my prediction. I got Jermell in dominating fashion. So, I guess I'll come back later with my Jesus Ramos Lubin prediction, but yeah, I changed it. That's the way it went. That's just the way it goes, bro. Sometimes you change your mind. It's that mentality, bro. That's what I look for in a fighter. That's all I wanted to see. Because I know you much better than him. I know you much more skilled than him. Jermell Charlo is a top 3 talent in boxing, bro. Top 3 pound-for-pound fighter in boxing. But like I said, it's about the belief in self and the mentality going into a fight. And I think he has the perfect mentality. I think he has a great game plan. And I think he's going to execute it to the fullest. This is 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. With that,